have bad days just like you and I can. You know, the horse disengages when they shouldn't be. The alpha will actually go by and correct it. You say, how is that done? Horses communicate silently. You're most familiar with the concept in horse whispering, and what you're seeing here is herd dynamics, which is the extension of horse whispering. So horses communicate through eye contact, body posture, body position, the tilt of the head, the movement of the ears, and a host of other factors. Their entire language is not fully understood, as we are humans and they are horses. Okay, this group is getting creative. One of the options that groups have is to move the jump. Most people never think to do that. But they are at liberty to use everything in the ring. And at no time did we tell them that jump couldn't be moved. But how many times in our own lives do we get fixated on an object and we do not realize that we can move the object to get the solution we want? And it looks like they're going to, well, that didn't work. For those watching, whether in the audience or by camera, this is a lot harder than it looks. We've had people thought they could do that and they could send them out there to try. They have no greater or lesser success than anybody else. Because this is not about horsemanship skill. Equine assisted psychotherapy is not teaching people how to work with horses. That's one of the first barriers that people who do the program have to overcome if they have years of experience with horses. You're not teaching people how to work with a horse. You're allowing horses to be horses, people to be people, and to simply interact together as part of a herd. Now, even in this group environment, you notice that pretty much one or two at a time are doing the work, the other two are stepping out. And all four get it. One time, that horse will respond. Recognizing that that horse in front of the brown and white paint is the alpha there, wanting to engage him to help them out, to motivate the horse. And while that could get a possible solution, that's indicative of the fact that generally when we run up against obstacles in corporate environments and in teamwork environments, we tend to, when we're frustrated and not able to get the task done, turn to those in leadership or our bosses, who generally then tell you to go back and work it out yourself, because it's about developing the skill. While our team is working on this, the O.A.T.S program is based in Roanoke, Virginia. We have an operation up and running in Matthias, West Virginia. And we are putting a site in at the Waynesboro, Virginia area. O.A.T.S is the first EAP provider in Virginia to be mobile. This team you're looking at right now is mobile. These horses came 4 hours last night to do the day-long sessions today at Virginia Tech, and that is available for any private group, public group, schools, hospitals, clinics, and even private residences. 70% of all the clients that need EAP cannot generally travel to where the horses are. Horses are often at remote locations. And so this team is bringing the horses to the clients. We are often asked, is O.A.T.S a nonprofit? O.A.T.S is not a nonprofit. It is a for-profit company. It is the only EAP provider in Virginia that is structured that way. Funding comes from private individuals, civic groups, Lions clubs, Rooster clubs, so forth and so on. And people. That was a good approach. They got every horse to move in the ring except the one they wanted. But people who recognize the value of EAP and how dramatically it affects their communities are the ones who partner with the program. O.A.T.S is also underwritten by Cowboy Church of Virginia, but O.A.T.S is not faith-based. By that we mean that at no time are we indicative of trying to get people to have a religious event unless the client would so desire. People are completely at liberty anytime they want to go through the O.A.T.S program and live life freely without God involved in their life. While we may not recommend that, that is a free will choice. However, should they desire to want to engage that process of invoking God into their life, the staff who do the work of O.A.T.S are also on the staff of Cowboy Church of Virginia, and then so are thus equipped to do so. Okay, we are getting into a planning session now. Two of the group have broken off to do something. Also too, when the groups are given the guidelines, should they break a guideline, they have to do something of remedial implication, which they so choose. We didn't do that with this group because of the time factor today. But it's a self-imposed. What's really amazing is no matter how much experience you have with horses, these tasks are equal to everybody, whether somebody has 20 or 30 years or 2 or 3 days experience with a horse or never been around a horse. They don't get any kind of different results. There we go. All right, good job, folks. Hope you look us up and check us out on the internet.